Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express delivering wow customer service every day. Well, Roger Federer has done major remodeling in Melbourne. Wow, the 35-year-old Federer has transformed Rod Laver Arena into a revival ground. In an all-Swiss semifinal, Federer withstood Stan Wawrinka's charge, fighting through in 5 sets to advance to his 6th Australian Open final and first since 2010. Continuing his chase of an 18th Grand Slam title, Roger became the oldest man to reach a major final since Ken Rosewall did it back in 1974 when he reached the US Open final at age 39. And it seems Roger's resurgence has even surprised him.
I was disbelief. I had to check the score after the match point was over. I was like, is it 5-3 40 love like I thought it was? And I'm doing the interview, it's all real. So it feels amazing. I never ever in my wildest dreams thought I was going to be coming this far here in Australia, and here I am. Got a couple of days off. It's beautiful. I'm so happy.
The father of 2 sets of twins did all this despite battling a leg injury. Roger took a very rare timeout to treat the injury after Stan took an off-court medical timeout to tape up his right knee.
Well, I've had a leg thing going on for the week, so and I felt it from sort of the second game on in the match. I don't know why, but I just said, you know what? I never take injury timeouts. Stan already took his, so I guess people won't be mad. And that physio, he's got some magic hands going on.
Afterward, Federer had a bit of fun, giving fans and commentator Jim Courier a general idea of the pain point.
So if you go off the court, that means the treatment is further up the leg.
You don't need to be more specific. That's enough. We're going to move along.
We're not that specific.
Yeah.
We're still talking about the leg, right?
No, we're moving on to the 5th set.
The Australian Open tweeted this view of Roger's wife, Mirka, and coach Ivan Lubicic, feeling it all in the 5th set. The 17th-seeded Federer will play his 100th career Australian Open match in the final, aiming to win his first major since he did it at Wimbledon back in 2012. We taped today's news prior to the Rafa Nadal and Grigor Dimitrov semifinal, so we don't know yet who Roger's going to be facing, but the tennis world is buzzing with the prospect of a Roger versus Rafa rematch in Sunday's final. Wouldn't that be amazing? Now remember, the pair played an epic 2009 championship match with Rafa prevailing in 5 sets for his lone Melbourne title. 14-time Grand Slam champion Rafa holds a 23-11 career edge over Roger, while Federer leads Dimitrov, who modeled his game on the Swiss superstar's all-court style. Roger leads him 5-0. Newly elected Hall of Famer Andy Roddick says a Rafa-Roger final would be the most important match in tennis history, and here's why.
I think it might be the most important match of all time. And I don't say that lightly, but if you look at the context of history, Rafa at 14, Roger at 17, if Rafa comes away and he's won that, he's 2 away from the all-time lead with the French Open staring at us in the face coming up. If Roger wins that, he's got 18 versus 14. He's created enough distance that I don't see that gap being made up. The importance of that match and where it will stand and dictate the history of our game as it's told for a long time is enormous, and I don't know that it can be overstated.
And nothing against Dimitrov because we like him too, but here at Tennis Now, we're kind of pulling for a Rafa-Roger final. Wouldn't that be something else? All right, moving on. Eurosport shared a preview of its latest tennis episode starring self-appointed Commissioner of Tennis John McEnroe. Johnny Mac and Boris Becker had some fun discussing Nolé's ball bouncing routine.
And his annoying habit of sometimes bouncing the ball more than 20 times before he served.
A countdown to launch the rocket. Well, I guess his rocket takes a little bit more time to launch.
Are we talking about tennis here, Boris?
The guys also had a go at Rafa Nadal for his pre-service ritual of picking at the seat of his shorts. Makes us all laugh. That led to this debate about the King of Clay's backside.
Yes, I also hated when my underwear got stuck.
Thank you, Boris. But Rafa says it's because his butt is too big.
His butt isn't too big, it's the perfect size.
Are you okay, Boris?
Yeah, I'm alright.
All right, and that's the news for now. We're going to wrap up the Australian Open finals next time. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.